I spent, I believe, about 15 years or so training CMiC software. So I've been all over North America. I've been to other countries as well, doing this. And of course, over that time, I've received a lot of feedback from a lot of customers based on, things that I'm training them on, ideas that they may have. And these are things that you kind of just store away. They're there. And I, in the role, previously, I would go to whoever was managing that product at the time and say, we've had this idea, this client would like this, what do you think? And sometimes these things actually get put into place. I also used it when I was training to be able to kind of further my ideas by getting customers to buy in on it. And then when they bought in, then we would have the ability to then present it to say, we have this customer or X amount of customers. One of those things is something we call three-way matching in purchase orders. So being able to see everything when you're invoicing the whole process of a purchase order in the system. So that came out of a conversation I had with a client who told me about their processes. I said, I had an idea about this. I showed them, they championed it, and then it became part of the product. So that was something that I used at the time. It's great to be in the position now to be able to have many of these ideas still kind of floating around and being able to say, yeah, we're going to do this and go ahead and do that. Using way more modern technology than 20 years ago or 15 years ago when I started as well, which is also a great thing to incorporate into that.
Everyone is kind of incorporating AI right now. And in the analytics area in particular, it's kind of taking off. And what I notice is predictive analytics is really using AI for predictive analytics is where people are going. So whether that be safety incidents on a job, predicting these before they happen, or if a couple things come in over budget, just maybe alerting the company that this project is not going to come in at their initial target. So I just think using AI for predictive metrics is huge in the analytics space. And in ERPs in general, just automation and generation of using AI for automation and generation is huge.
Just to add to that, so we're obviously all targeting that within our systems and lining up really to get that going across our CMiC ERP. We think that the ability to be able to just speak to a system that can produce things that will take you a lot longer as a user to even think about. For instance, if you want to automate having entries into your system, being able to just tell it, we need you to enter this information across these particular areas rather than going one by one into them, and having it do that is going to save everybody so much time.
Just to add to that, a specific example I have here related to automation and using AI is creating financial statements. Creating financial statements is not always an easy task for users to do. It can be time consuming. It could take long hours. But by using our particular AI chatbot and kind of telling it that you want a particular financial statement created, such as an income statement, that AI chatbot is then going to create that income statement for you, saving you multiple hours. So from there, it's time saving, efficiencies. Those are some key things that AI is going to do and kind of help users in our system.
And at the end of the day, everyone wants to just speak in natural language. Especially younger users, they don't want to learn different code. They don't want to learn how to do things. The younger generation, they're growing up in a generation where they can tell their computer what they want it to do, and they want it to do it for them. So trying to foster that and incorporate that into an ERP is integral.
I think as Brendan mentioned, especially the younger generation, they're looking to be able to speak to their systems, and it doesn't matter which one it is, and be able to have it then go and do what they're asking of it. I'm old enough to remember mainframes. And if somebody wanted a report, you had to speak to a specialist who could then go in and overnight produce something for you. And if it was wrong, you're another night trying to get that information out. Obviously, we've moved on from there where within the system, you can create reporting and have flags to tell it what kind of output you wanted to get. And then you move on from there and you have the ability to make it easier for users to create their own reporting. Once you get into this realm of AI, now you're just going and saying, I need this report, and it doesn't matter from what part of the system it's going to come from. It can grab information very easily from any place within our system and be able to merge all that in together into whatever format you ask it to put into it as well. So this is very exciting stuff as far as we're concerned. We're working on currently a platform that as far as long as I've been at CMiC, has always required a developer to create specialized automation for our clients. We're working on a process of being able to have AI just do it for you. So just type in what it is that you want it to do, and then it's going to come back. If it doesn't understand something, it'll just come back and ask you again to verify what it was that you were looking for. It will produce that for you. It'll ask you if it's okay. If it's not okay, you just tell it. It'll just go redo it again and show you again. Within seconds, you'll be able to create an automation within your system, save it, put it into wherever system that you need it to go, and off you go.
I think for me, growing up, software was always about learning. You had to take a lot of time to learn the software. So whether that be simple things like Microsoft Word or more complex software like CMiC, you're spending hours learning the software. But I know we talked about AI. Just in the future, I think I see software just with the help of AI becoming just a lot easier to use for everyone. So you're going to reach more people and from a broader range of technical abilities. So no longer will you necessarily need an entire programming department on site for certain things. I think AI is going to really help with that. And as product people, that's really exciting for us because essentially the more people that are using the product, I think the more success we're going to have as individually and as a company.
I want to piggyback off some of the comments Brendan made. I have kind of more of an idea of kind of what I envision the future to be for construction ERP systems. This is similar to what we have out in the construction field called daily journals, where you document kind of the events and activities that you do in the construction site. But what I envision is a user, let's say, for example, an accountant. They log into the system and they'll get their own kind of daily journal summary in terms of what events have happened in the ERP system in relations to maybe financial results, performance, as well as kind of a summary of the financial health of the company and anything kind of related to that specific user. So in regards to an accountant, let's say in a specific week, they book monthly accrual estimates. So what would happen here is the system, when you log in, the system would alert you that, oh, it's time to book your monthly accrual estimate. Do you want me to go ahead and book that for you? And eventually the AI automation tool will go ahead and book those accruals for you. So it's helping you be more efficient and reminding you to do things and kind of using historical patterns and insights to be able to do certain things as well.
Specifically for CMiC, or specifically my group, I came in at a time when we were thinking about revamping a lot of the stuff that we did, a lot of the software that we were putting out from our group particularly. We were lucky in the fact that AI started to rise up at that point as well. So everything that we were doing as far as new development, updating of current software, we had the opportunity to immediately be able to say, we're going to include AI in that. How are we going to do this? So that's been very exciting because it is, again, such a amazing leap forward for everything that we're trying to do, and being able to not have to go back to current software and try and jimmy this into it, let's say, but be able to start from scratch and just go, yeah, this is this page here, this is where it is. This line, this is where we're doing it. Has been great for us. We've had a lot of fun working with this. It's amazing every week what that group is doing and what's available to us to be able to work with. It's very exciting times.